Hello, Gabriel. It's so great to finally meet you.
Hi, Sean. Likewise, man.
It's a real pleasure, and I really thought The Astronaut is a great addition to the genre, and I think it will really surprise moviegoers and audiences. It's truly special.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope so. I feel the same way.
Growing up, were you one of those kids fascinated by space and astronauts?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Infinitely.
Did this making this film kind of rekindle any of that childhood curiosity?
Uh, yeah. I would say because it's such a cool. It's such an odd thing. It's because we're on Earth the entire time, and in fact, we're in just one house almost the entire time in the surrounding area, and this house that we shot in Wicklow Mountains in Ireland. But the ideas are so big, and in the room for them to swirl around and just the you feel it in our film, like just the what it could be, or what we perceive it to be, or what our imaginations. How our imaginations shape it in the darkness. There's just there's so much of that. So the vastness of space is ever present and all around us, swirling all around us in the film. But it's very much an earthbound kind of film. So I really love that. I think it kind of lends itself to your question about how we perceived space as our younger selves. And I think that I guess the perspective of this film is almost like that.
Yeah, and you mentioned, filming on location. Can you talk about, the environment you're in? A lot of shots look great. I mean, you're in the outdoors. I guess it's all real. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but it looked amazing. Can you talk about kind of the environment and how that helps kind of shape your performance as well?
Oh yeah. I think so we shot it in Ireland, just outside of Dublin, in the Wicklow Mountains, at this really beautiful house that the production design team did a fantastic job of dressing for us and making it this kind of almost minimalist, but still very extremely high tech safe house essentially, and then all of the wooded areas around there, we put to use all of the grounds themselves. Where it was a pretty large property, so we had a pretty big sandbox to play in, and it was and it also just the kind of general isolation of it all. Even though we did have even though we had a pretty good sized crew, I'd say 25, a very small crew by obvious comparisons, but still we were all together all the time in that house. So I think that there was something special about what happened there, with the way we were able to we were able to gel as a crew, and to rally and support Jess's idea. It's easy to do that when everyone's everyone's always around, and ready to offer up their best idea, and the best idea wins kind of environment. And that's a tribute to Jess for being that way and being open to that. And also having such a strong compass with this story, because it was in her heart and her bones for so many years.
Yeah, it's a very unique story. I don't want to talk spoilers at all because we got to make our way around that. But you built quite the resume, especially with us nerds who have followed your career. Do you ever find bits of your own past characters sneaking into some of these new roles? Or is this just an underlining, just Gabriel is also what we see in these characters? Because I see something very.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, I mean,
I just see a little bit of Gabriel in each character. I guess you coming out a little bit, and it's kind of like a staple in all your characters. It's just something I've noticed and I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I think there's something to that. I just try to, just tell the truth, and so I think that there's always a lot of me in these characters. I think my goal is to kind of seek out and be unafraid, and trying to excavate every corner of myself, every all the dark recesses, and all the dreams, and all that is, I think, we encompass all of that as individuals, all of us do. And so it's less about trying to become somebody else, and just try to become fully myself. And I do find that when I do lean into the elements of the characters that are definitively those people that they do sometimes find their way into other, because they just become part of me, and I probably just carry them to the next thing. But there's some, there's a little bit of Tommy and Mark, I think. And there's a bit of Robbie in that, and the Ghost Rider. I think there's a fierceness in his in protecting your cub and protecting the person you're responsible for. And of course, Robbie always felt that for his brother Gabriel. And but those are also just human qualities, That's just that we all possess to in varying intensities and to varying degrees.
Right. As you showcasing how great you are, honestly. And to this day, fans, honestly, you mentioned it, Ghost Rider. Are you surprised how much that version of that character continues to resonate after all these years? We're still talking about it today. I'm not going to lie. Everyone is.
I love it. That makes me so happy. That's all. I mean, that's all you want to do, man. Just want to try to, if you do certain things right, and beyond our work as filmmakers and, storytellers, I think just everyone in life, if you do it right, it'll be here long after you're gone. And people will still, as long as people are still saying your name, then you're still around. And so what we have the privilege of is to commit it to cinema. And as long as somebody still has that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. steelbook somewhere, let's make sure that we keep the physical media around. But as long as that's there, then people remember it fondly and care about it. And but I love that character. I always have. I loved the Ghost Rider before I ever became, Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. So I'm always just, oh man, thanks, Sean.
Well, I'm gonna see Greg and Chloe soon. You have any words for them?
Oh, you're gonna. They were just on stage at New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
And I was talking to somebody else about it. Somebody sent me a video of them on stage, recalling fondly their favorite seasons and which one was their favorite season. And then I think it was unanimous between Clark and Chloe and Ming that the fourth season was their favorite. And of all the episodes of television they did together, the fact that they remember that one so fondly is really badge of pride for me. And they got a good response talking about it when they were there. We had some great memories, those three and myself, at New York Comic Con. When we first premiered the show, we all were on the floor dressed as Marvel superheroes in disguise, talking to them about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And at that time, most people didn't have the best things to say about the show. And then since then, did About Face and had a lot of really wonderful things to say. So I'm really proud of what we did and how we were able to reinvigorate the show.
Yeah, no, I love hearing that. I really appreciate your time. I would hope we can talk more about your previous roles, because you have many that I love, and I can't wait to see what else you deliver. And I'll say this as we wrap up, is I hope you and Pedro get to play another brotherly role, because the chemistry between y'all is fantastic. So I want to see more projects between the two of y'all as well, reuniting.
Appreciate it, brother.